For centuries, Rome seemed unstoppable. Its armies conquered vast territories. Its roads connected distant parts of the empire, and its cities were filled with wealth, trade, and millions of people. Rome had powerful armies, advanced infrastructure, and enormous resources. At its height, it controlled one of the largest empires the ancient world had ever seen. So how could an empire this powerful eventually fall? The answer is not one enemy or one disastrous battle. Rome's collapse was much more complicated. Rome did not suddenly collapse overnight. The Western Roman Empire officially came to an end in the year 476. But by then, the empire had already been struggling for centuries. Its problems slowly began to build up. Political instability, economic problems, civil wars, and pressure along the borders all weakened Rome over time. It was almost like a massive building developing cracks in its foundations. At first, the cracks were easy to ignore, but eventually, the entire structure became unstable. One of Rome's greatest weaknesses came from within. During the crisis of the 3rd century, emperors came and went at an alarming rate. Many were assassinated, betrayed, or overthrown by ambitious generals. Instead of working together, Rome's leaders fought each other for power. Every new conflict made the empire weaker. Rome had become enormous. At its height, the empire stretched from Britain to the Middle East and across North Africa. Defending such a vast territory required hundreds of thousands of soldiers. Every fort needed supplies. Every army needed food, weapons, and pay. The bigger Rome became, the harder it was to protect. Its greatest strength was slowly becoming one of its biggest weaknesses. While Rome was struggling internally, new dangers appeared along its borders. For centuries, Rome had fought against different tribes outside the empire. But now, pressure from groups like the Goths, Vandals, and Huns became much stronger. Many of these people were not simply trying to destroy Rome. Some were searching for safety, land, and a better place to live. But as more groups entered Roman territory, the empire struggled to control the situation. The borders that once protected Rome were becoming harder and harder to defend. Rome's relationship with the tribes outside its borders was complicated. Sometimes they were enemies, but sometimes Rome allowed these groups to settle inside the empire as allies. The Romans hoped they could become soldiers and help protect the borders. At first, this seemed like a smart solution, but as more groups entered Roman territory, Rome struggled to control them. Eventually, some of these former allies became powerful enough to challenge Rome itself. For hundreds of years, Rome had one of the strongest armies in the world. Roman soldiers had conquered huge territories and defeated many enemies. But in the year 378, something unexpected happened. A Roman army faced the Goths near the city of Adrianople. The Romans were confident they would win, but the battle ended in disaster. Thousands of Roman soldiers were defeated, and the world discovered something important. Rome was powerful, but Rome was not unbeatable. Then came a moment that shocked the entire Roman world. In the year 410, the city of Rome was attacked by the Visigoths. For nearly 800 years, no foreign army had captured the city. People believed Rome would stand forever. But now, its gates were broken open. The city was looted, buildings were damaged, and many people fled in fear. Even though the empire still existed, this was a powerful warning. If Rome itself could be attacked, nowhere was truly safe anymore. Rome continued to grow weaker. It struggled with political chaos, economic problems, and constant attacks. Then, in the year 476, a Germanic leader named Odoacer removed the last Western Roman emperor from power. His name was Romulus Augustulus, and he was only a teenager. There was no huge final battle, no dramatic last stand. The Western Roman Empire simply came to an end. After more than 1,000 years, one of the greatest empires in history had fallen. So, why did Rome fall? It wasn't because of one battle or one enemy. Rome slowly weakened over hundreds of years. Political struggles, economic problems, civil wars, and attacks from outside all played a part. In the end, the empire became too weak to solve its own problems. But even after its fall, Rome never truly disappeared. Its ideas, laws, roads, architecture, and language still influence our world today. The empire is gone, but the legacy of Rome lives on. Thanks for watching. Stay curious and subscribe for more answers to the world's most fascinating questions.